What's going on, y'all? Welcome to a brand new episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, the demo. Today we're going to basically be doing the second mission as part of the demo, and I believe this one's going to be a little bit more challenging than the first one, so we'll go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and make our way to the phone here, and let's go ahead and get on our second job here. So it's Sakura Supa. Hello, you have done well with the previous job. Now I bring you some more challenging car. This Supa is a classic sports car. It was out of use for quite some time. Way past her prime, but not complete trash. At this point, timing issues are probably most urgent. Chassis and suspension need some work as well, and of course some regular maintenance work. Let me know when you're done with that one. Change the oil and some additional tasks. Let's go ahead and take that offer. Oh boy, yeah, this one's real dirty. Look at that. That is dirty, dirty, dirty. Alright, so let's go ahead and move this vehicle. Move it to car lift Bravo. Alright, so we do got some stuff to do with this car for sure. So we do got a lot of stuff to change on this car. And we got to change all this stuff, change the oil, and all of this stuff. Okay, got it. Alright. I do apologize, though, if my voice does sound a little bit different. I have came down with a cold or allergies or something like that. Kayla was sick the last week and so, and she told me that it was just allergies and it wasn't contagious. But, I ended up getting sick after that, and, yeah, so I don't know if it's allergies. I've never gotten allergies before, so I feel like I just have, like, a standard cold, I'm assuming, so yeah. So they said the brake pads definitely need, yep, those brake pads definitely need changed. Alright, the ventilator is good. I want to make sure that we don't have to, change all of these brake pads. Got to spray that with some WD-40. But yeah, man, it has been rough all week with me. Okay, so that brake pad is fine. Okay. We're going to keep the tires off just in case we need to. I'm going to make sure we check all these brake pads here. I would assume this one's fine since that one's fine. Yeah, it looks fine, so. It just has a question mark, so I'm just assuming it's the two front ones. Yeah, that one's bad too, so. Alright. So that needs to go as well. The front sway bar accessible from under the car. Rubber bushing needs to go. Sway bar front and link needs to go. And that, ooh, yeah, that needs to go too. Water pump. All of this stuff needs to go, man. God, I'm going to lift up the car a little bit more. While that's doing its thing, I'm going to go. Well, actually, I'm going to purchase the stuff as we go. So I'm not trying to purchase everything at once. Alright, so now we're underneath our vehicle. Got a lot of rust underneath here for sure. Take out the, Alright, so we're going to take off the oil pan here first. Oh well, we did not drain it. Oh well, that's fine. Well, my question is, how do I... I see. I think I have to take all this stuff off first. Pretty sure I gotta take all of this stuff off in order to get to the thing. I'm gonna have to use a lot of WD-40 on this vehicle, that is for sure. And then get on this side, do the same thing so we can get that tire rod out. Alright, let me go put the car down so we can try to work on this engine now. Pop this hood. Definitely gonna have to use a lot of WD-40 today, that is for sure. We do definitely have a lot to change on this vehicle today, that is for sure, my friend. Hopefully you guys are having a great day today so far. Gotta change out this water pump. Get rid of that. I will say this, we do have a lot of parts to do on this car. There we go. Oh well, we keep forgetting to drain the fluid, but it's all good. Alright, that looks like everything from in front of the car, I believe. So let's go ahead and see what we need to get that was on the front. Alright, so we do have to also replace the spark plugs. So I'm going to need to get rid of these ignition coils as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the front half of the car, and then we'll end up going to the rear half of this car. So let's go to the computer, and let's go ahead and purchase the stuff that we need. So electronics, spark plugs was 6 of those. Alright, the rest of it's going to be under, I believe, main shop. So we do need brake pads, which 2 of those. Part is bought. A belt tensioner. There we go, we got a belt tensioner. That is what we need. Need 2 cam gear. These 2 right here. And then we're gonna go back to the front or to the rear stuff later. Now I just need a front I need a fuel filter as well, which I think is going to be under here. Alright, so we got an oil filter. I4, which is this one. Need a fuel filter, which is right here. A front sway bar B, which I'm assuming is going to be in the tire shop. I'm assuming that's going to be with the tires. Maybe not. There we go. So I need the end front sway bar B, which is this one. I need one of those. I also need a serpentine belt. Alright, so we got the front, pretty much majority of the front of the stuff. I may have forgotten some stuff, but it's all good. Let's go ahead and do some part mounts right here. Add some new spark plugs into this bad boy. There we go. We can put the ignition coils back on. The ignition coils are still pretty good. Let's go ahead and put on the new cam gear we got. Okay, so I bought the wrong water pump, which is fine. So let's go ahead and get a new one. I need this one right here. There we go. New serpentine belt. Okay, so I bought the wrong one of those too. Man, I'm just buying the wrong thing of everything. Need this one. There we go. Water pump pulley, that's on. Iter roller B. Hold on, I think it told me to get a new one of those. There we go. It did want me to get a new one of those, I'm pretty sure. The belt cover, which we don't need a new one of. Put that back on. If I'm not mistaken, I am doing this right. The fuel rail, and then the throttle. And let's go check out the status of this car. So the belt tensioner we did not put on. Alright. So I believe I have to lift the car up now to do the rest of this. New front sway bar. New sway bar link. And then same thing on this side. We need to put the new sway bar and all that on. There we go. Put a new oil filter on that bad boy. There's the fuel filter. So we're going to put a new one of those in there. There we go. Alright, there's idle roller B. Put the crankshaft pulley back on. Put old serpentine belt B. I bought the wrong one, so we're going to have to go redo that. That one right there. There we go. Got a brand new belt on. Put the belt tensioner on. Brand new one. Put the radiator fan back on. Alright. And I think that is everything to do in the front. Except for the brake pads. Yeah, because I feel like everything else is in the rear. So we'll go ahead and put the brake pads back on. There we go. So we're putting this car back together right now, or at least the front end back together, and we're going to do the rear end here after we get done with all of this. There we go. So I feel like we need to put something else on before we end up finishing the tires, because it's not letting me put the tires back on. There we go. We need to put the oil pan back on. There we go. Now we should be able to put tires back on. Well, that's why, because I forgot to put some exhaust parts on. That's why it won't let me do it. Okay. There we go. I forgot to put tire rods in. That's all it was. God, I forgot to put the outer tire rods in. And that is why it won't let me do anything. Wow. Alright, there we go. So we're putting this tire back on now, and then we're going to work on the back of the car. So the back of the car is probably going to be almost the same thing. It looks like it's going to be a bunch of coils. So the rear spring is garbage for the most part. So probably have to take all this stuff off to get to it, is my best guess. Gotta get some WD-40 on that bad boy. There we go. So we got a rear sway bar that we have to get rid of as well. We also got to do it on the other side. Yeah, man, both of these coils need to go. And I said something about a clutch. I know that. So, rear shock absorber cap and all that, which I'm pretty sure we have to buy. So I gotta get 2 of those. Coil. Or a spring is what it is, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, rear spring. I need 2 of those. I need a rear sway bar. Alright, let's go put that on the vehicle now. There we go. And let's go ahead and do it on this side as well. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Put the spring on that bad boy. And then put the shock absorber cap on it. And then attach the sway bar and link to it. There we go. Alright, so what else do we need? So we did everything except the rubber bushing and the clutch plate and clutch release, I think is what it said. Yeah. Okay, so I found the rubber bushing. It says it's accessible from underneath the vehicle. There we go. So we got the rubber bushing down. Now all we need to do is the clutch thing, and then the right, because we got the rubber. So there must be additional rubber bushings that I don't know about, but I don't see anymore. That's the thing. So there must be an additional one on the front then. Oh, okay. I see now. I see. So we already took them off. We just need to replace them. I see. Because I don't remember taking them off. So that's what it was. So we already took them off. From the front. And now we just got to put them back in the front. I see. So let me go buy 2 more. There we go. And now we got it. So the only thing left to do is the clutch. And then we have to do oil and brake fluid and all that. So let's go ahead and refill this real quick. That'll be easy. Alright, and they said they also want to do the power steering stuff. I don't think I can use that for power steering fluid, though. They want me to change the oil as well, which we already put new oil in the vehicle. I'm pretty sure we've drained the oil already, so he's got to put the oil in the thing. There we go. That should do for that. Yep. So it's just coolant and brake fluid now. Coolant should be like somewhere over here. There it is. Can't really drain it if we don't have any, you know. There we go. So that should be good. And then brake fluid. There we go. So we put the brake servo back in. And now we can go ahead and do that. And pour some brake fluid in that bad boy. Done. Alright, so my only thing right now is the clutch release bearing and the clutch plate, which I don't know where any of that stuff would be. I'm assuming it'd be underneath. You would think it'd be underneath. But I don't see anything about clutch or anything like that. Alright, so I think I figured out where it is. I think I have to take the starter out and then do all of this stuff in order to take the clutch thing out. So I got to take this out from underneath. So it's going to be a little bit of work, more work than what I thought it was going to be. So I need the drive shaft taken out. There we go. So I believe this is where the clutch parts that we need are. Yep, here it is right here. So clutch release bearing and the clutch pressure plate. And there is the plate that we need to replace. I believe we have one already. I don't think so. Yeah, no, we don't. So I need to come in here. And it'll be under clutch. Come on. Nothing there. So I need the plate. And what else did I need? Release bearing. There we go. So let's go ahead and put that back on the vehicle. It was up over here. Yeah, here we go. So part mount. Why would you put the old one back on, man? Clutch plate. There we go. Clutch pressure plate. Screw you back in. And then the release bearing. Put the gearbox back on. Put the... Oh, we got to put the drive shaft back on. That's right. There we go. And then we got to put the thing back on, the, what's it called, the starter. And then we are good to go. Part mount, starter. Then we've got to put the back wheels back on, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. Put all that back on. Put the tire back on. Put all this stuff back on, and then we should be good to go. Alright, and we got the rim back on and the tire, and we are good to bring this car back and make some money. Alright, I'm pretty sure we got everything that we needed for this vehicle. They didn't say to clean it or nothing, so yep, everything is there. All that is back on. And we finished the order. Alright, so that is it for the demo, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you guys want me to play this upon release when it does come out. It does look like we could have a lot of different cars, pickup trucks, and all that. And then, of course, probably like the 2018 version, we will have stuff on the Steam Workshop and all that fun stuff. So yeah, definitely a fun one. Yeah, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.